Hello everyone. We are Team A, Danielle Castro, Annika Mello, Shaniza Shafin, Morgan Solom, and we will be presenting our capstone project on Californians for All College Corps in partnership with Shasta Community College and the College of the Redwoods. CC4A, Californians for All College Corps, is an initiative that will help create debt-free pathways to college while engaging students across the state in solving problems within their communities. Over the next 4 years, the partnered campuses across the state will deploy more than 10,000 College Corps fellows to tackle statewide challenges. College Corps fellows are placed in community-based organizations working in K-12 education, climate action, and food insecurity. We will now be showing a quick video on this initiative.
The Californians for All College Corps is a brand new program to help students pay for college, uniting Californians of different backgrounds from across the state with a common purpose: to make positive change in our communities. Like the GI Bill, the Californians for All College Corps will create debt-free pathways for low-income students who commit to serve for a year. This fall, thousands of students from across the state will take climate action, tutor, support food banks, and meet other community needs, receiving up to $10,000 towards their education. And for the first time, we are proud to include AB 540 eligible Dreamers in a state service program. In California, we are harnessing the power of the next generation while creating career opportunities and addressing our nation's student debt crisis. Taking action and helping those in need is foundational to the California spirit. And now, community service and civic engagement will be an essential part of the college experience for thousands of students, our next generation of leaders.
CC4A focuses on 3 core goals: create a generation of civic-minded leaders with the ability to bridge divides and help solve problems, help low-income students graduate college on time and with less debt, address societal challenges, and help build more equitable communities across California. As mentioned in the video, CC4A is an opportunity for all students throughout California, including AB 540 California Dream Act students, to make a difference in their communities while earning money to help pay for their college experience. This program is the largest state-level investment in a college service program in California history, with hopes to replicate the Corps across the nation. The onboarding and orientation process provides a clear path to success as a College Corps Fellow. It is an introduction to the program and a review of company policies such as dress code, benefits, and expectations. Essentially, this process provides the essential organizational information employees need to feel confident and prepared for their roles as a College Corps Fellow. The purpose of this onboarding and orientation process review aims to identify parts of the process that may be redundant or unclear. Our team performed a virtual jumbo walk by researching currently available CC4A College Corps Fellow resources provided online by Californians for All, Shasta College, and the College of the Redwoods. Additionally, in an effort to increase the efficiency of individual work activities, we utilized the 5S tool on CC4A onboarding and the orientation process. Once qualitative data was collected, we performed a root cause analysis using the Lean 5 Whys tool to identify areas of waste. The 5 Whys technique is a helpful tool in determining the initial causes of the issues in the workplace. Our team utilized the 5 Whys tool through our survey sent to the College Corps staff at Shasta College to dig deeper into the underlying problems currently being faced in the CC4A hiring process from application submission through orientation. We asked questions regarding how the current system operates, how staff members view the process, and the success of the current system, and why the current system softwares and communication platforms have been chosen. The improvements suggested for the CC4A improvement plan are based on our team's procedure review observations, CC4A basic needs center photo observations, and the College Core staff survey responses.
Hello, my name is Morgan Solom, and today I'm going to talk to you about the workplace at Shasta College Basic Needs Center, specifically the food pantry. Before I start talking about the workplace at Shasta College, I want to provide a little bit of background about myself. I currently work within a community college system as well. I work out on the coast at College of the Redwoods, but I'm in the same region, the North Far North region that Danielle mentioned previously, for the northern community colleges. I currently work with some grants and have some ties to some of the CC4A stuff at our campus on College of the Redwoods. But we decided to move our focus to Shasta because it seems like there was a more direct need with Annika's direct involvement with the department and the student workers on the Shasta campus. We were very fortunate to have Annika work closely in this center, dealing with CC4A student workers on the daily basis. So it's really nice to have a hands-on perspective for this real-life applicable study. As we mentioned, Annika has a California for All College Corps student placed with her at the Basic Needs Center. And this student is focusing on one of the three focus areas, which is food insecurity. And that's why they're placed at the Basic Needs Center, because of the food pantry. Next here, we're going to look at some photos of the student workers' desk area and the food pantry. As you can see, there's an L-shaped desk here for student workers to sit at. One thing that we noticed when we performed a virtual Gemba walk with the pictures provided by Annika as she guided us through the space in our Zoom team meeting is that this space and desk area is set aside for student workers in general. There's no distinguished work areas for California for all students. And that can be problematic in some ways because when the staff are working with these California for All College Corps students, their duties directly have to be related to their area of focus. Example is if someone came in wanting a tour, Annika or her fellow colleagues wouldn't be able to task the food insecurities student worker with giving a tour because it isn't directly related to their area of focus. So this can cause a little bit of confusion if, say, a California for All college student who is a student worker is sitting at the desk, because general staff will think this student worker is available for any student worker activities that they would normally give to a regular student worker. So it makes it hard for staff to differentiate between student workers. The next thing that we did in our process was review the websites that are available for California College Corps through the Shasta College website to see what information is available to the public and to students. And from here, we were able to find all the colleges participating and look at the application period and when it ends and how to apply. Now I want to talk about some preliminary findings that we discovered. So our initial response to the data is that there isn't a need for an additional student worker handbook. Rather, it would be helpful to have a guide of pre-approved tasks for the staff to have that are working with these federal student workers through California for All College Corps, and outlining that if a student is working in, for example, the K-12 education segment, if it's something related directly to K-12 education outreach or different early childhood education segments, that it is approved. Or, for example, if it's climate change, if someone is helping with an environmental impact report, like that's an approved task. But helping differentiate for the staff that are tasked with giving the student workers things to do throughout the day, to have a general guideline of what can and can't be given to the specific California for All College Corp student workers, and an informational resource to inform staff about the 3 different areas. One of the process-related problems, which is directly related to our initial response to the data, is that it comes down to onboarding the staff directing the CC for All students. And by doing this will help minimize the waste and minimize confusion and help that student not be in a place where they feel maybe uncomfortable to say, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing something that's not directly related. So that way everyone has the same knowledge and is working with the same information. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Anna Camello, and I'll be covering recommendations and implementation planning and details, as well as onboarding procedure. Our recommendation to Shasta College is to add an addendum to the already existing student worker handbook that includes standard, already approved task examples under the 3 priority areas of Californians for All College Corps Fellows. The 3 priority areas include K-12 education, climate action, and food insecurity. In order to fully collect this data, we recommend the CC4A office send surveys to all of the managers overseeing a CC4A student worker. Keep in mind that CC4A student workers are not limited to placement on the Shasta College campus. Students can also be placed with industry partners and earn cooperative work experience in conjunction with their student worker hours. CC4A student worker tasks specific to the 3 priority areas should be compiled and formulated into an addendum to the handbook that is available to both the student workers and the staff in the offices in which they are placed. We created a Lean 5S tool steps table for our recommendations. First, for sorting, we recommend that the College Corps overseers distinguish CC4A student workers from federal work study student workers in the offices where both subsets are employed. Secondly, in order to straighten out our planning, we recommend that each office should set in order which tasks fall under CC4A task regulations and which tasks will be carried out by federal work study student workers. Next, in order to shine our example, we recommend that each office should create an internal system that allows student workers to easily identify which tasks fall under their purview. For example, the separate assignment charts with clearly defined tasks. Next, in order to systemize, we recommend that each office should provide a handbook and onboarding orientation session to student workers that provides details for working in that specific office. And lastly, in order to standardize and sustain this process, we recommend that each office's student worker handbook should include a standardized list of approved job duties for each CC4A specific focus area. Next, in regards to the onboarding procedure, there are 6 steps for the CC4A College Corps Fellow hiring and onboarding procedure process. Our team analyzed each step's pros and cons according to the survey results provided by the Shasta College staff. The survey given to the College Corps staff yielded beneficial results, since the answers immediately identified which steps were useful and functioning according to plan, and which steps had unresolved issues that needed to be addressed. We asked why regarding each step, and were fairly satisfied with the answers until we reached our last step, the CC4A College Corps Fellows beginning their work placements. After comparing the College Corps staff survey results with the in-person interview with a supervising student services director, our team was able to determine that there existed a major disconnect in the College Corps onboarding process. There was little to no guidance offered to supervisors once the College Corps Fellows began serving in their offices, which was extremely problematic because this program has federal regulations as to which tasks the College Corps Fellows should be performing at their job sites. Our findings from the 5 Whys process are listed as not needing many adjustments until, as said before, the last step of once the students begin in their job placements. Our proposal is to fix this issue by providing a CC4A specific addendum to student worker handbooks in campus offices, as well as individualized training sessions and assignment charts to define College Core Fellow tasks. The Student Worker Handbook Addendum can be created by a single source, potentially the CC4A or each College Core's HR department, and then dispersed to all offices and community partners hosting those College Core Fellows. This would guarantee an accessible and standardized set of directions for College Core Fellows and their supervisory staff throughout each college.
Our team has provided recommendations in the chart above that will serve to improve the process of hiring and onboarding for fellows working in offices at California community colleges across the state. These recommendations are based on the evidence collected from online research of CC4A College Corp's procedural information and guidelines, as well as on-site photos of a College Corp's fellow workspace, and in-person and written interviews of Shasta College staff members who work directly with College Corp's fellows. We believe that implementation of the S5's tool steps will improve the working relationship and professional experience for both CC4A College Corps fellows and the staff of the individual offices that they are assigned to work in, while also meeting their particular focus area goals and regulations. The current onboarding system leaves room for a great deal of confusion, error, and wasted time. By clearly defining the different task assignments and expectations of the 2 types of student workers, college staff will eliminate wasted time and provide an opportunity for improved work quality and quantity. The College Corp staff members at Shasta College have been informed of the recommendations that are listed on Table 1 and 2. The recommendations were also reviewed and determined to be reasonable and helpful adjustments to the CC4A College Corp's fellow onboarding process. The implementation will require approval from the College Corp's director, as well as the Human Resources Department at Shasta College. The 2 departments are currently in discussion regarding this matter, and they are determining which staff member will be in charge of creating this new Student Worker Handbook Addendum, and which levels of approval the document will require before being presented to office and community partner supervisors. Overall, our team is very happy with the results of our process improvement efforts for the CC4A College Corps program.